So a lot of my colleagues still don't believe me when I say I'm still using the first ever AirPods Apple has released, and it's since 2016. So everyone knows me as the tech YouTuber who always has the latest tech. So why do I still use the first Gen Airpods, you may ask? And my reason is that if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And I've never seen a reason to upgrade since the Gen 2 AirPods Pro didn't really offer anything much different from the Gen 1. The main thing I was excited about with the AirPods Pro was the noise cancelling feature, which is decent upgrade, but it wasn't that convincing enough for me to fork up $300+ just for that feature. Maybe if the AirPods Pro had an inferior sound quality versus the Gen 1 AirPods, then I would consider buying it. But out of curiosity, I tried the AirPods Pro and I decided I'll be quite fine with my handy old AirPods 1 until today. So yeah, it has been 4 years since I purchased these AirPods, and that's crazy because I kind of thought it was like 2 or 3 years, but 4? That's pretty insane. So yeah, the AirPods and the performance is just not the same anymore. I bought them on release date alongside my iPhone 8 Plus, which was back on September 22, 2017. I know it's March 2020. Using these AirPods almost daily for the past 4 years has been amazing. The sound quality was great, the build quality was good, portability was amazing, and the most important thing of them all, for me personally, was having a good battery life, and my Gen 1 AirPods delivered all of those values to me. Honestly, the only issue I ever had with the Generation 1 AirPods was that it was like a lint magnet and just gathered lint everywhere and get dirty really quickly, even if I was trying my best to keep it clean. If I knew earlier, I would have bought a case for it before the mess, because as you can see, the condition it is in right now does not look the cleanest. But aside from that all, it has been a beast. I took them to school, to the gym, soccer practice, played basketball in them, on the transit, everywhere, and for a morning or evening run, the Apple Watch paired up with the AirPods was such an amazing duo. But since around last month, I can't really enjoy them again or even do anything I normally do with them. The battery life would start dying after around 45 minutes of use, even though I took them off full charge power. They would randomly disconnect when they feel like and leave one ear lonely, or they both would just fully disconnect, which got super annoying, especially if I was on a long transit and needed to listen to some music or to catch up on my favorite shows. Another big issue I'm having with them is that sometimes the audio quality would just sound completely drowned out, like I'm listening it underwater or low, and in order to fix it, I'll just have to connect and disconnect the AirPods from my phone or just deal with the shitty audio until they fix themselves, which would take from around 5 to 15 minutes. So yeah, those are all the major issues that really got me thinking about an upgrade here in 2020. There's also some small issues, like one AirPod would end up having more battery than the other, even though they were both charging at the same time. But yeah, as you can realize by now, this is when I started to think, wow, I probably need to actually upgrade this thing. So yeah, I took it on myself. I went into the Apple Store to try and figure out what was the issue with my AirPods. And the guy told me that the batteries were deteriorating, which I figured out myself, but I just wanted some confirmation and closure. So my options were to obviously buy a new pair or pay $98 to replace the batteries. Was a surprise to me, and I wasn't going to pay basically $100 to repair a 3-4 year old AirPods. So I left and went home, and now we're here making this video. When you look at it, we're now into the 4th year since the AirPods, the first gen AirPods, were released, and almost everything is exactly the same. I still love them. I will still forever marvel at how great they are. I'm still conscious that they're expensive, but even after all this time, few companies have tried to provide the same quality in anything approaching this price. Unfortunately, there's one thing that is significantly different, and that's the battery life. Hopefully the next AirPod I purchase will last 5 years this time instead of 4, or maybe I should just follow the trend and upgrade my AirPods every year. What do you guys think? Let me know down below in the comments, and also let me know what generation of AirPods you're currently using and why. As always, love, peace, and tweaks. Signing out. AirPods Pro review, here we go.